I'm supposed to be. Oh, shoot. Not yet. Sorry. Just testing my sound. New microphone, new headphones. Oh, lots of fun. I should probably get chat open, shouldn't I? Usually works better that way. Maybe. All right. Here we go. Well, I might get Twitch operating at some point. Maybe. Mm, on the phone, I mean. Ah, maybe that worked. Okay. All right. Pardon me. Mm, all right. Not sure I like that. Oh well. How did you drop frames? You've barely got anything playing. Oh. All right, the countdown is done, so I can get started. me know if you have trouble hearing me or if I'm too loud. As I said, this is a new microphone setup. Played around with some recordings, but it's not perfect by any means, so I'm still testing. Alright, so where did I leave off? Here I am. With Halfling Sorcerer and Rogue, Eric the Red. Alright. So as I recall, I have explored the entire damn town. And now I am trying to get into this building to meet up with Amara Lianton, who is asking me to meet her here. Perhaps she can give me more enlightenment as to my missing friend, who I'm quite upset by. Well, the disappearance I'm upset by.
It seems I can't.
Ah, the doorman coughs politely as I try the door. Oh. Well, okay then.
Yes.
I would like to enter the Chateau Elite, please. I do not think so. We do not allow just anyone in here, you know. I can try bluffing. Why not? Her Highness is expecting me. Will be sorely displeased by your instruction. Yes, of course she is. Do you not think I've heard them all before? We maintain very strict standards here at the Chateau Elite. Perhaps you would consider obtaining some accoutrements a little less barbaric than the repulsive garb you're wearing. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? Please do not blame me. After all, it was not I who dressed you this morning. Please obtain something more suitable to the ambience here, or you most definitely will not gain entry. Good day to you. I've realized that my headphones also kind of muffle me when I talk, so I don't appreciate that this part. Alright, let's get away. Just finish up. God, that's the face. I feel like I should download a pack of halfling heads so that I can get something a little less hideous. It's just poor fellow. Eric's cute. I promised you that. He's supposed to be. Alright, well...
Daggerford is a bit quieter than what I'm used to. Waterdeep, however, now there's a city with potential. Splendors indeed.
Okay. Well, I do know someone who offered to give me clothes, so let's talk to him. God, I look very
hello
hungry.
again. A pleasure to see you. What may I do for you?
I'm gonna ask for a nice dress. I don't know if this will actually work, but I feel like a little bit of cross-dressing is in order. After all, I do want to be pretty. What's wrong with my character's foot? His leg was really strange. Oh. Alright, I need a nice dress, please.
Certainly, sir. Courting a fine Daggerford lady, perhaps?
No, it's for me.
Really? I've been thinking that gentlemen should consider the advantages to be gained from a little more legroom. You're ahead of your time, sir.
Thank you, fellas. Farewell, Eric. Visit again soon. Alright, so let's get myself dressed. The threads on this garish fabric seem to be unable to decide if they should be blue or green, creating a vague, shimmering effect that can only be described as unsettling to one's stomach. In short, only a jovial halfling, or perhaps a blind gnome, would wear this dress. I must remember never to let that plump halfling merchant, Valius and Emberthumb, stitch clothes for me again. Well, I am a jovial halfling, so I think I'm fine with this dress. Just put it on. Oh, look at me, I look quite dashing. I quite like it. I look very pretty. Let's go see if my pretty dress will be enough to get me in. Alright, so let's talk to the doorman. Let's see how this...
Yes.
The doorman stares at you with a mix of outrage and disgust. You seek to mock me, sir. What's wrong? Is this attire not suitably refined to allow me access? It is certainly refined. But can I go here in? Does my clothing not meet your dress code? That's sarcastic. Very well, sir. Perhaps it is better that you enter than be seen lurking on the doorstep. Well, it worked. Alright, so there are some nobles. There are some lords and ladies. And someone named Quintessa. Let's talk to her.
What do you want?
Oh dear! When is the last time you bathed, sir? Your malodorous fragrance threatens to take my very breath away. There's no need to be rude, madam. Please don't be offended, sir. I'm just a bit blunt when it comes to matters of hygiene. I like her hair. This elegant female is dressed tastefully but expensively, and her fragrant perfume causes you to inhale deeply with a sense of mild pleasure. Of course, it does not help that I have a trained sniffer. A trained what? I could threaten to beat her. I'm not going to threaten to beat a woman. Come on. Sniffer, sir. My nose. I trade in exotic perfumes, which has led me to developing a set of highly sensitized olfactory glands. Allow me to spray you with some jasmine dust from Caratur. It blends with the body's natural odors and helps smooth out those unpleasant rough edges. Sure, why not? I welcome a free sample. There you are. Come back and see me if you require another application. Oh, I got wisdom and charisma up. All future doses will have a modest fee to cover costs. I may do that. Thank you. Never know when a little dose of extra charisma and wisdom would be useful. I guess her being mean to me was not completely fruitless after all. Oh, as an FYI, at this point in time, my good friend Effector of Change is doing his transvisibility charity stream. He is playing Chrono Cross and is collecting donations for Trans Lifeline. So I highly recommend popping in there and, if you can, donating a little bit. So let's see what we have here. Lord
I
Pemberton.
greet you.
This fellow gives off an offensive air of superiority. I'm new to the Chateau Elite, sir, and was hoping you might answer a few questions. Who is that dear? The man's companion reeks of an overabundance of expensive perfume. If I may, my name is some newcomer who wishes me to answer a few questions. I'm not really a newcomer. I mean, I've been here now for... Questions about what, pray tell? I really would like to get a word in here, if I may. If I knew that, dear, I would just blurt out the answer. One can't answer a question until one knows what the question is. Questions, yes, I do have questions, such as, are you being sarcastic with me again, Harold? Please, if I could just have a moment of your time, Of course not, dear. When have I ever been sarcastic with you? Okay, this is funny. Like I was saying, no, that most definitely was sarcasm. If you may be so kind, sir, I really just want to know about a certain guest who is staying here. Oh, is that all? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lord Harold Pemberton of the High Castle Pembertons, don't you know? How very nice to meet... Of the High Castle Pembertons, indeed. High Castle who? Look, all I need from you is... Now, Mildred, let's not start that again. Are you two ever gonna let me... You and I both know that your family is not from High Castle. You, over here, remember the nice man who was asking you about the guest in the inn? Shh, be quiet, dear, lest someone hear you. Don't you dare shush me, Harold! I think I'll leave you two alone. Okay, well, they were entertaining, but not helpful. Rich people. Let's see, can I talk to the waiter? Sometimes the waiter knows.
I greet you.
Yes, you wanted the Mintarn almond brandy with a splash of lime, correct? I haven't placed my order yet. You haven't your placer... Oh wait, that was the gentleman up in room 206. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not being a waiter and having a terrible time keeping up with all the orders. This poor fellow is quite flustered. Understandable. This is a pretty lively place. You set up awful, sir. Why, I'm the third waiter they've had this week. What happened to your predecessors? They were fired, or they left the place screaming in panic. Which reminds me, I have about 20 orders left to fill if you'll excuse me. Goodbye and good luck.
I greet you.
Guys, for Chateau Elite, you're a person of breeding need not rub elbows with lowly peasants. Brother, wouldn't mind setting this place on fire. Alright, let's see. There's a cook. Let's talk to the cook.
Good business to you.
Where are my turnips? Did you see my turnips? Major sweat streaked down this woman's round, ruddy face. Turnips. Look, if you're not here to pitch in, you best move along. The kitchen's like a tempest in a teapot. Can I help? Do you know how to cook beef Cherbourg with a side of Marsomer beets, followed up by a bowl of eldritch berry custard? Yes, but I thought so. Just keep clear of the things in the kitchen, dearie, and we'll get along just fine. I'll do my best to keep out of the way. Don't mess with her, chef. Yeah, babe. Oops. I went outside. That was not my intention.
It seems I can't.
Yes, how may I help you? I'd like entry. Can you help me? Wait a moment. I need to see you first. The hatch in the door slides to one side and a woman's face peers through it. I can let you in for 100 gold. No thank you. Shit. I need to go back in. I guess. Alright, well, let's go back to the doorman and see what we can do there. Alright. Logan,
Yes.
must we go through this every time? Yes, I'm afraid so. One must always observe etiquette at the Chateau Elite, and believe me, I'm just as elected as you are at the prospect. I like that guy. Alright, so clearly that was not the way
Ah,
I was
yes,
supposed to
the Chateau Elite. Where the elite meet. How I despise such garish displays of wealth and ostentation.
go. My companions are giving opinions again. Probably for the best.
Ah, can you hear it? The sound of jingling coins from deep pockets. Oh, yes.
I have the fine silk linens you've asked for. Achoo. Let's talk to Egbert Dulcaster.
What do you want?
I
This
greet
honest
you.
fellow basts away from you a step as if trying not to be tainted by your cloud of mediocrity. That's a fine cut of silk you're wearing, sir. Might I ask the name of your tailor? You have a fine taste in clothes, sir. My tailor is none other than Rafaldini of Waterdeep, the halfling clothier whose clients rank among the wealthy families in all of Favor. Shall I try to bluff him? Let's. Rafaldini, please tell me you misspoke, sir, as Rafaldini has fallen out of favor among the genteel class. Fallen out of favor? Oh dear, I had no idea. I really should get up to Waterdeep more often. Listen, friend, I wouldn't want knowledge of my poor fashion sense getting around. Oh, my lips are sealed if you pay me 250. Of course, my lord, such exchanges between highborn notables like ourselves are quite useful from time to time. I should feel guilty about this. By the way, I don't believe we've met. I'm Egbert Dulcaster of Dulcaster & Sons out of Waterdeep, and you are? Though this man is standoffish at first, his opinion of you has been swayed by your knowledge of fine apparel. I hope you'll not be offended, sir, but I would prefer not to divulge my identity to you at this time. Offended? I should only be offended if you're trying to hide something from me. You're not trying to hide something from me, are you, sir? There's a slippery quality to Egbert's voice that makes you think of water dripping down a melting ice floe. I'm new to the Chateau Elite, sir, and thought you might help me find my way around. Help you find your way around? Why, sir, have you no idea who I am? The man strokes his mustache, pulling his silvery strands to a fine point. No idea at all. I'm Egbert Dulcaster III. I'm sure you're a very important person. You've never heard of Dulcasters and Sons, the most successful mercantile firm in all of Waterdeep? Why, my family has managed the bulk of trade on the Sword Coast for centuries. I'm drawing a blank, sir. Sorry. Seems obvious to me that you do not belong here. I don't know how you managed to get past the doorman. You penniless street urchin? Yes, that's it. Don't think for a second that I will be forthcoming with information on this establishment, as it is obviously a place ill-suited to your low-born, insipid mannerisms. In fact, I recommend that you leave at once, lest you be vacated by force. With a wave of his hand, Egbert Delcaster III indicates that the conversation is at an end. I'm sorry to upset you, sir. A good night to you. Well, I got money from him. That was fun. Can I get through? That would be good if I could. Can I not? Am I stuck? Oh, the door's locked. Okay. Can I rob him? Ah. Alright. Well, there's only one room left of this place. Let's hope I can find the lady I'm looking for. Also, let's see. It's been like 20 minutes since I started. Hey, what are you doing? Knock knock. Would you like some important chocolates? Ah, Lady Chastity. Okay. I thought somebody was gonna be in here. Is that her? Maybe in disguise?
Well, hello there.
I was wondering what you were doing in here. Oh, nothing. I mean, I could be doing something. She adjusts the ruffles on her sleeves. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't mean to imply anything. Did you think I meant to imply something? What are you on about, anyway? On about me? Why, absolutely nothing. That is, unless you wish that I should be on about something. Do you mean to say I mean, are you trying to imply that you would, and I would, yes? I give up. Good night to you, madam. I think the lady in question might just be, here as a guest. Oh, hello. Hi, Evil Phoenix. Welcome online at 3:22 a.m. I hope you're getting some sleep. Though, I mean, obviously not if you're on right now. I normally talk a little bit better than this, but I'm getting over a cold. Oh, it's much fun. This is actually Darkness over Daggerford, which is one of the DLC modules. I guess, well, premium modules. It is much fun. I highly recommend it. Neverwinter Nights in general is, well, fun in its own right, but also has the fun advantage of having so much fan content made for it, because the tool set is so accessible that there's like thousands of modules available if you go online and look. People make their own adventures. You never run out. So, and also it's D&D, and D&D is always fun. All right. So, I believe I met a lady of the evening. Good for her. Ah, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. Oh, I keep opening the door and closing the door. That is the downside to this top-down view. I don't always know when the doors are open. Alright, so we are going in the master suite. Ah, there's the lady I was looking for. I had to offend a whole lot of nobles and put on a pretty dress to do this. I am playing Halfling Sorcerer, Eric the Red. He is named for the disguise that Cyclops used in an early issue of the X-Men, where he wore a Viking helmet and a corset. And I always thought that was very entertaining. However, he did spell his name Eric with a C, and I did not approve. No one's perfect. Let's talk to Amara Leontin. Leontin? Leontin, I think. Leontine. I'm not sure.
I'm glad you've come to meet me so swiftly, for speed is of the essence here, I fear. Now that we are in private, I think that I can confide to you some things, not least my role in the disappearance of your friend, Talaran, I believe she is called.
Yep, sorry, Rashke. I got myself a pretty dress, and he was quite aghast. If it helps, I'll leave and I'll come back again so he can make some more snarky comments at me. And Eric with a C is a bit weird. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, Scott Summers is a mighty fine man, but clearly he does not use the proper spelling. Like I said, no one's perfect. I suppose if you're wearing a Viking helmet and a corset, though, you can spell your name however you like. Mm. But yeah, I'm sorry, Bashke. Alright, so Amara looks like she's going to tell me things, so that's very useful. Yes, her name is Talarin.
Where to start? Let me say firstly how sorry I am for your loss. It seems very likely that the real target of the attack was me, rather than Talaran, and for that I apologize. While we do look alike, there was no way I could have known that these bandits would attack and capture your friend.
Wow, I can be really dramatic about Talarin. I can be very... I'm just gonna reassure this woman that it's not her fault. It doesn't seem like there's any way she could have predicted that. It was a very, very funny scene. I very much enjoyed it, Rashke. I love that guy. I like this entire inn. It's fun. I extorted 250 gold from a guy for insulting his fashion sense. All right, so let's see. It's not your fault. Well, thank you for your kind words. I'm sure, but things are not perhaps as simple as they seem. No. I think the only way to progress here is if I'm totally honest with you about my reasons for coming to Daggerford. That might be a good idea. Yes. Please continue.
Very well then. The ruse of being a tradesman's daughter was to cover my real purpose. To investigate the death of Duke Greatshout as an agent for the Lords of Waterdeep. My real name is Astriel Shaylen. The name of Amara Leontin, merely a cover.
Sorry about the coughing. Neverwinter Nights, well, it depends on what you're talking about. There was an MMO that came out under that name, like way, way, way back when in the 90s, like one of the first. This is a single player game, or possibly a multiplayer game, that came out in 2002. There is a MMORPG now called Neverwinter, which is not the same thing, and that's like World of Warcraft. There are things called persistent worlds though that you can play with Neverwinter Nights that are kind of like mini MMORPGs. They remind me a lot of the MUDs that used to be popular when I was in college. I don't know if you're old enough to have played them, but that's what the persistent worlds remind me of, like little MMORPGs. But this is single player. None of these people exist except me. Ah, you are. Okay, good to know. Alright, so this lady's real name is Astriel Shaylen, and she is investigating the death of the Duke. So, you think there may be something suspicious about the Duke's death, then? A good question. All our information points to the fact that one of Faerun's most sinister organizations is at work in the area. The question remains, however, as to which one, and that is what I'm here to discover. Somehow it appears that the agents of said organization have become aware of my presence in the area, and regardless of whether they realize their mistake of capturing your friend, it is no longer safe for me to operate around Daggerford. I have to stay here at the Chateau Elite and maintain my cover story. Maybe I have a spy in your network. Oh yes, that's for sure that's a possibility. That is a necessary hazard of my trade, unfortunately. I will be happy to offer what aid I can, and I may have some specialist equipment that could prove useful. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. I've also heard of a group of farmers in the town seeking aid. I don't know the precise details, but you should probably keep your ears open for news of them. I met them already and agreed to help. Good. In the meantime, I need you to see what you can find out about this lockdown. I find it most strange that the gates should suddenly be barred and no passage either in or out of town be permitted. Perhaps it will give us some clue as to who is operating here in Daggerford behind the scenes. I've already spoken to Captain Dretharian about that. Oh, really? I'm going to tell her about the escaped convict. Oh yeah, muds could be very fun. And nothing wrong with nerdery. Alright, so I'm going to tell her about that escaped convict, who I'm pretty sure they want to kill because he knows something they don't want him talking about. That's how this usually works.
Poor old Wickers. I know him, or at least of him. Wickers is one of his many pseudonyms. Actually, he's a spy for the Iron Throne.
87. Ah. I'm 83. Interesting. Interesting, Evil Phoenix. Okay, sorry. So Wickers, the convict, is a spy. So what the hell is the Iron Throne? The Iron Throne are one of a number of groups vying for power and influence along the Sword Coast. They rose to prominence in Baldur's Gate some years ago under the leadership of, oh, what was his name again? Do you know what? I've completely forgotten. Well, no matter. It was a particularly nasty business involving Baal and his prodigy. Oh, I've actually never played Baldur's Gate. So, like, I think I started it once, very, very early on, but I never actually, like, I got out of Candlekeep and then I forgot and got distracted by something and never continued. So, I always miss the Baldur's Gate references. Ah, I think I heard about that. Suffice to say, the Iron Throne remain capable of causing an awful lot of trouble if allowed to. It sounds like the authorities here are dreadfully anxious about catching him. I wonder what mischief he's been up to. If the authorities are anything like the doorman, he probably had his doublet cross-buttoned defensively. Nah. Do you have any more leads? Not about Wickers, but I've come up with something else from one of the guests here. A merchant, no less, and most vocally upset one at that. The doorman had to come in and quiet him down eventually, but I made sure that I found out as much as I could before then. Astro winks at you, a barely concealed smirk on her face. Oh, her name changed to some point during the conversation. I like that. So now she's no longer Amara, she is Astriel.
Apparently, there's been a very noticeable increase in barge traffic coming down the River Delambir over the last couple of weeks.
Delambir, that's how you pronounce it.
Some of it originating from as far away as the Grey Peak Mountains. What's interesting is that much of this new traffic isn't being unloaded and brought into Daggerford.
Why is that suspicious?
I believe that is strictly against the regulations here.
I like Reagan. Her voice reminds me of Rebecca from Ted Lasso. Normally, all cargo has to be inspected at Daggerford docks and a levy raised before it passes on. But this seems to be taking place in full view of the authorities, without them raising a finger to stop it. We need to know what kind of cargo passes unseen through the town. Okay, how do you suggest I do that? There's probably some kind of record being kept at the Mariners Alliance. Oh, I can break in now and murder my way through. Nice. Well, oh wait, I'm playing chaotic good. Liberate my way through. Possibly with a sword. Or fireball. Definitely fireball. Alright. Alright. I'll return as soon as I discover something. Thank you, Eric. Alright. So, let's see. Of all the quests I have and have completed. Alright. Let's see. Completed that. Okay. And okay. So, got a Mad Miller. That's east of Daggerford. Cattle rustling to the south of Daggerford. West of Daggerford. Gillian's Hill, whatever. Somewhere. Lonely Barrens. And then they'll do Gillian's Hill location. So this one, let's see, cargo. So this is the one where I go to the Mariners Alliance. Okay. Well, I poked around there before, but I didn't really have a reason to go deeper. Now I have a reason to go deeper. Oh, some people were into Neverwinter Nights. Aw. That's a shame. That you couldn't play with them. That is a weird possessive friend circle. Well, I'm sorry about that. I personally think it is fun. It's old. I mean, obviously, if you look at the graphics here, it's not like, you're not gonna mistake it for something made anytime recently. But I do think it's quite fun. I've never minded playing older games though. So Neverwinter Nights 2 is also quite fun. It's just more modern graphics, but quite similar. And people have made fan content for that too, though I think not as much. The tool set's a little harder. What the hell am I doing? Oh right, I'm trying to. Why are you not working? Come on. My cursor seems to be confused by the trees if my camera's that high up. I want a bird's eye view, damn it. There I am. Am I at the right place? Here?
It seems
Oh,
I
wrong one.
can't.
Stop bitching. There I am. At the time it was top notch. You're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. Reminds me of playing Final Fantasy X when it came out. Or maybe like within a year of it coming out. And it was my very first game on the PlayStation. And I like actually bought a PlayStation to play that game. And I remember thinking, oh my god, look at these graphics. It's practically real. And of course nowadays, it's the graphics don't look quite as impressive, but man, at the time, I was stunned. All right, so I've poked around here once before. I don't think there'll be anything new in the shelves that I haven't looked at, but just in case. Let's talk to the
I
fellow,
bid
though.
you good day.
No dialogue. As usual. No dialogue.
I
as
bid you
usual
good
there.
day.
Things have been real secretive around here lately. Well, that's good to know. Some big piles. Nope. Books I've already read. Well, Stephen Linus read. No. I mean, I think it was appropriate for its contemporaries, graphics wise. Well, you're always welcome, Evil Phoenix. Anytime that you're awake at 3 a.m., you're welcome to drop into my stream. I do have VODs if you ever want to catch old stuff. I mean, I don't know if they're remotely watchable. I ramble a lot, and you often hear disgusting sounds because I never forget or I never remember to mute my mic. But they are there. I do remember EverQuest. I played that very briefly. I think EverQuest was a little earlier than that, though, because I was in high school, as I recall, and I hadn't graduated yet. And I graduated high school in 2001, so... I mostly remember I played an elf, and I would set the camera behind him so I could watch him swish his hips, because I thought that was fun. Oh my, I am tired of shit. I did not rest recently. Okay, that's a little annoying, because 36 hours, game hours, seem to go by real quick. But, well, it is what it is. Don't have time to rest yet, so I guess I'm gonna just have to fuck myself up. Nah, that's alright. My charisma's still 18. Oh, well, not yet. Hold on. Let's talk to Taffy. Let's not
Hey
invite
there!
other people yet.
There you go.
Okay. You're the man who came by before, right? Do you need something? Are you a member of the Alliance? Hi, name's Taffer Hennessy. Everyone just calls me Taffy, you know, like the candy. Well, I can try to bluff him. I should have put points to bluff. Well, Taffy, you might be interested in knowing that some of your Alliance friends are in trouble over at the local pub. I'll take a shot. I think you're just trying to get me to leave my post. It's something I just can't do. Would you mind sharing a drink with me while I wait here for some friends, would you? Only if it's Harbor Bottom whiskey we're drinking. All other drinks just ain't strong enough to affect me. Even Fillian's brew don't cut the mustard with this thick head of mine. He wraps a mailed knuckle on his forehead, resulting in a strangely hollow sound. Impressive. What's Fillian's brew? Fillian himself sells the stuff down at the docks. My mates dared me to try some once. This is supposed to knock you clear into next week. Got me a little tipsy, but I was back up to my old self in no time. Plus, that stuff tastes awful. Nah, Harbor Bottom whiskey. That's the drink for me. I'll keep my eye out for some. That's mighty nice of you. Now I better get back to guarding Miss Iridora. See you around, okay? Alright. Well, name like Taffy, trustworthy. Yeah, probably. That said, I would like to avoid fighting with all these people. Maybe. I mean, I think I could take them, but it'd be kind of loud. I feel like Astrid would prefer I be, or Astriel would prefer I be quiet. And why don't I should find one of my bolt holes and rest for a bit. Um, let's see, where was my most recent murder murder extravaganza? Maybe here? There was a Wizard of Thay somewhere around.
It
Nope, not
seems
that one.
I can't.
Crap, it's like dawn too. One of these days I'll get myself synced up properly. Nope, that's Lathander's temple. I don't think they'll let me sleep here. Yawn. Yes, I know, you whiny little frick. Sorry. I shouldn't say mean things about my character. Yeah, damn it. It's gonna be light out, and I'm gonna be... Is that one it? Ah, yes, here we go. This is a perfectly fine place to rest. I rested for 8 hours. Okay, now I should probably get my fancy dress off and put my Tinder of the Mendicat on. Because this is definitely meant for me. I got put on fire.
Yes, what do you want?
Oh, I didn't actually mean to talk to her, but let's talk.
We would do better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
How are you feeling today, Reagan? I feel just fine, Eric. Ready for whatever comes to pass. Is there something else that you wish to discuss with me? No. Alright, we're done. Have I talked to... what's his name? Yet, the annoying one. Hey, annoying one, where the fuck are you? There you are.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Might we stop and talk a moment, Profbin?
Talk? But we seek the great prize, and talk will only slow us down. Very well. What do you wish to talk about?
Alright, well, what brings you to Daggerford?
I left Waterdeep when the citizenry grew increasingly unpleasant. One Waterdavian noble, a certain Lord Thunderfist, was particularly disagreeable. In fact, the man boldly accused me of lifting his purse. Can you imagine that? Well, perhaps you can.
But whether I lifted the man's purse or not, the fact of the matter is this Thunderfist threatened to have his guards hang me without a proper trial. I mean, that's fair. I pleaded my case to the best of my abilities, assuring the man that I knew not why his purse had ended up in my pocket. I further opined that since he is so much taller than I am, perhaps it had just fallen there, like an apple from a tree. Apples, he raged. Apples, indeed! And ordered his guards to toss a rope around my neck. As the two behemoths closed in, I ducked under Thunderfist's legs and hid in a caravan traveling south towards Daggerford. Thus far, the good people of Daggerford seem infinitely more agreeable, I must say. Well, I am a bit roguish, so I'll say there's plenty of easy marks, and I'll back you if we get into trouble.
Excellent. I found a companion with a true understanding of the ways of the world. This adventure grows more promising with each passing moment. Now, what other questions do you have for me?
Gotcha. Oh. Ah, there we go. I actually didn't realize that muds were that old, I have to admit. I was playing them in college, but I didn't realize that they had quite as long a history. That's true though. If you have a much older brother and his computers, you'll start off with old stuff. My dad had a computer when I was young, so I got to play on computers earlier than most of my friends did. Not that it gave me any particular knowledge when it came to, programming or anything like that. How is everything? I'd be feeling much better with a few more gold pieces in my pockets. Burfin jokes as he casually packs several of the bulging pockets on his colorful robes. I suppose you care enough to make a small donation. Alright, that's all the questions I had. Yep. You're a little bit older than me, Rashke, but not by too much. I'm 40. I quite like saying that, too. I didn't think I would. I thought I would. I thought I would have one of those crises.
A fountain's
A friend
flowing
of mine
waters
did.
soothes the
Very,
soul, does it
very
not?
sad.
I've always thought so.
I like the little comments. Alright, so I'm guessing to get the whiskey, I gotta go to one of the taverns. So I'll try the nearest tavern first, because I'm fucking lazy. I remember IRC. Mostly what I remember from IRC is when I typed to folks, it would make a typing sound, and I quite liked that. What I did not like was that, and maybe it was just the mode I was in, it could actually see you as you type and delete and type, and that bugged me. Alright, so where is the Gilgamesh? You sound like Gilgamesh, but with a
You
cold.
have something to say?
I'd like a drink if you don't mind. How about I just order off the regular menu? High water ale, harbor bottom whiskey. I wonder how many of these I should buy for the fellow. I feel like he seems like he's got a good drinking tolerance, so I'll try a couple. There we go. I think 5's a good number. Thankfully, it was the closer tavern that had it, not the farther away tavern. So now, let's go get a doorman drunk. I feel like that's the step I'm supposed to be taking here. And if not, well, you know, never hurts to be social, right? Alright, where the fuck am I? Not there. I am walking the wrong side again. Where's my compass? There I am. Alright. Oh, you triggered the automod? Oh, let me go check and I will un-automod you. I don't keep a close enough watch on this, to be fair. No. It looks like Plunge finished his stream and has raided into Effector, which is quite nice. Ah, here you go. Ah, yes. Add permitted term, balls deep, nice. There we go. Did it try to run another ad on me? I apologize if anyone gets weird ads. I don't know how to set it so that it stops doing that. I thought I did. And then it decided to annoy me. Oh well, whatever. Okay. There I am. It would be hilarious if we were all talking about different things when we say the word muds. That is the same mud I was thinking of. So we are talking about the same thing. I liked... The one I played was called Dark Mists, and one of the programmers made a client that was specifically for it. It was quite nice. I was never very good at the mod, though. I did have one character that I played through his entire life, though. And then he died, and I was sad. I don't think you should be allowed to have characters age to death like that. I put like a year's work into the character. It was annoying. Oh well. Let's get Taffy drunk.
Hey there!
Alright. Sharing a drink. I've got some harbor bottom whiskey right here, Taffy. Care for some? Would I? Pass it over, friend. I'm parched.
So, thanks and all.
Don't mention it.
Hey there!
Okay. I'm sure they're not gonna let me go yet, but let's give it a try. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let's see if I can't get him drunk. Since it's an option there, I'm fairly certain if I keep giving him alcohol, he will keel over eventually. But did I buy enough alcohol? I don't know what his alcohol
Hey
tolerance is.
there!
Alright, let's see.
So,
Alright, that's 2.
hey there! So,
That's 3.
hey there! So, hey there!
Well, I may not have enough to do what I want to do.
So, hey there!
You try this? Nope. Darn it. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go buy more. I wonder how much it will take to get him drunk. I wonder if I can get him drunk. Maybe I'm just wasting money on a futile effort, like Sisyphus and the Rock. Only, you know, with more alcohol. That comparison might not hold. Still, it's the only thing I could think to do, aside from antagonize the whole place. So, I'm gonna try to get them some more. Does anyone wonder why the halfling keeps buying booze? No. No one needs to wonder that. Oops. I'm going in the wrong direction again. Alright, back to the tavern, which thankfully is right next door. Oh! I have that thing to add to the alcohol, don't I? I do. I have knockout drops. I forgot where I got the knockout drops, but I do, don't I? Alright. Well, let's reload where I was. I don't remember where I bought him. I think I bought him somewhere, though. Maybe, Vladimir. He seems like the sort that would sell it. Alright. Let's move this. Oh. There we go. Can I put it on that? I've created Tainted Harbor Bottom Whiskey. Alright. Thank you, Ashkay.
Hey
I would
there!
not have remembered I had those. Here's a drink. And that looks like a slightly different message. So anyway, I've got some right here. Care for a swig? Would I? Pass it over, friend. I'm parched. Sweet dreams, Taffy. Appreciated. Alright, so he dropped something when he fell. I'm guessing the key, which we probably don't need, but I like to be thorough. Where is the thing dropped? There it is. The key. Complete in its own little useful sack. Maybe we should buy some more knockout drops. Those were useful. It'd be fun if I got to use them again. Alright. Sneaking around. Shall we hide? Let's hide. I mean, Reagan's probably gonna get caught, but that's alright. Wait. The shipments of armor have been moving well. I am without any unfortunate mishaps. The barges have transferred all the cargo to the ships. And all under the cover of darkness. Let us hope that all goes smoothly. Is that all? Okay. Let's go along this way and see if there's somewhere else to look at first. It is precise, isn't it? That's okay. I think I'm nearly 10
There
years
you
older
go.
than Mr. Crappy, exactly. So there's something funny about that. A lot of 10-year intervals.
Right, I can do that.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Let's loot the shit out of this place, if I can get the info right. Well, it never hurts to have a potion of invisibility, right? Especially if you're sneaking around. Nope. It's in the armoire. Oh. Oh my. Well. Let's see what these things are. I know what that is. That's usually nice, but... What the hell am I? Alright, we'll do this instead. Do 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 do. He's exactly 5 years younger than you, and you take the piss out of that. Nice. Cape of Winter. These cloaks of resistance are commonly found among frost giants and other oral-worshipping creatures in the frozen north. The cloak is white and trimmed with white fur. The wearer can withstand extremes of cold weather and magical cold damage. Well, I'm definitely keeping that because, as I recall, the outfit I'm wearing makes me slightly more vulnerable to cold. So I feel like this would balance that out if I'm in a place that it becomes helpful. And gloves of appraisal. Nice. Alright. Well, I don't think I'm wearing gloves, am I? No, I'm wearing braces of armor. Okay, well, we'll keep these for utility. Because right now I think the protection's more important than the cold, but if I fight something that has cold, it might change. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Do you ever go to Stonehenge during the solstice? I admit I can't quite process what it must be like to live near something that old. I mean, there are old relics here from the Native Americans and such, but they're not as easy to find, I think. That's a pagan thing. Fair enough. Oh, here they are. Well, let's see if we can get some information from these guys, after we murder them. Let's see. I feel like a fireball would probably destroy evidence, so let's do burning hands.
To dust we return.
Ha! A most palpable touch.
To dust.
Stop hitting me. Okay. We have murdered these guys, so hopefully we'll find evidence among their things. Otherwise, we just murdered a bunch of people for no reason. Which, is fine. Ah, the ornate filing cabinet is stuffed full of shipping records, which detail the Shoreside Shipping Consortium. For some reason, I find that very difficult to say. Extremely profitable business along the river Dellenbeer. Look through the records. One of the consortium ships, the Barracuda, has been transporting many shipments of weapons and armor. Oddly enough, the ship's final destination is never mentioned in the logs. The Barracuda, under the stalwart command of Captain Hirab, is currently docked here in Daggerford. Let's take the records. Okay. Alright. Just another Tuesday. That's true. Murder hoboing through the town. Alright. I'm definitely gonna buy more knockout drops. And no one realizes I invaded their place, so they are not killing me. I quite like that. Oh. This looks like a cutscene. He's here. Surrounded, men. By order of Matagar Bugo, the Baron of Daggerford, you are to be escorted to the castle immediately for an audience with the Baron himself. The lieutenant of the guard, his posture showing all the authority of his position, never once loses eye contact with you. And if I refuse? You do not wish for any unnecessary bloodshed, sir. We are simply following orders. A slightly sheepish look runs over the lieutenant's face, but it is gone as soon as it came. The posture remains. Blah, cannot talk. It is good music. Very well, take me to the Baron. Thank you, sir, for being so understanding. The lieutenant's shoulders relax some, and a pleasant expression crosses his face. Well, they're probably not going to kill me. Follow me.
Let's go, man.
Yep, some of it's the default music, but some of it's new music for this particular game, which is quite nice. It's never too intrusive. I mean, there are some games that have fantastic music, but
I have brought
you
the
get so
adventurer,
distracted by the music
as
that
you
you forget to
requested.
play the game. Ah,
Now, what do we have here?
the Baron looks you over, a smug grin on his face. I like that portrait. Look at that. That is a cool portrait.
An adventurer? Or a fly in the ointment?
Why did you order your griffins to bring me here?
The direct approach, is it? Well then, adventurer, I feel it only fair of me to warn you that I have eyes and ears all over the town.
If it were possible. The Baron's smirk grows even smugger than before.
People working for me personally who will inform me of any subterfuge. Of that, you can be sure.
I will remember that.
Good. The enemies of Daggerford have often found themselves swimming in the river Delambir.
I feel like this guy might be involved with his predecessor's death. Kind of a combination of both, you know? I definitely think Danny DeVito would be a good casting choice for him. On the other hand, playing a halfling, I think this guy's height is quite fine.
And it does not matter if they can swim.
Oh, that's okay. My portrait doesn't match my face in game either. The halfling faces are really awful. Or the halfling heads. I'm thinking about downloading a pack for that. For what it's worth, I've decided that my character looks like his portrait. And looks quite nice and handsome, not like this abomination that we see right here.
We have a dream here, adventurer. A golden future for the people of Daggerford. My people. I will not let anyone stand in the way of that future.
I'll bear that in mind.
Guards, remove this individual from my halls immediately. I have more important things to be doing than explaining myself to those who seem unable to grasp the big picture.
This guy's got some issues.
These griffins don't look too friendly as far as guards go. And I've had many a fleeting introduction to guards, I must confess.
I'm sure you have. The portrait I have, by the way, is, well, I got it from the Neverwinter Vault, of course. But I actually recognize it as the cover of a Melanie Ron book. I believe one of the either the Sunrunners series or the series that's the sequel to that. But I don't remember which one per se. Hey, that's okay. You are more than welcome to jump into chat. I don't mind talking about Neverwinter Nights with people. It's so much as I know about it. Rashke, I think, has better general knowledge than I do. I hate when that happens. Where my knowledge comes from a bit of lurking around various comment sections over the years. But I haven't never really been involved enough to know a lot of the backstory. Except what I've stumbled across. Which is sometimes accurate, sometimes not. I feel like I should probably rest on account of I've got half of my health, and that's not a lot of health for a sorcerer. There we go. I did a good job killing this guy and stealing his house. I never have to pay someone for a room to rent. Okay, the vid. Alright, so this is suggesting I go to the Barracuda. That sounds like a good plan. I also, as I mentioned, want to go buy some more knockout drops because those will surprisingly useful. Alright. There we go. That's the fun thing. When you kill a bad guy who has a secret hideout in town, sometimes you get to keep his hideout. I can never remember which one it is when I go here, but actually I should... Why am I not marking it on the map? Here we go. There we go. Hideout. Okay, let's go south. And, I wonder where the Barracuda would actually be. I'm guessing not down this way. It seems like the stuff for all the Mariner stuff is up north. So I'd go to River Gate probably. But in the meantime, I do want to make a pit stop. There's a town crier. Have I talked to him? I'm not sure I have.
Well, hello to you.
Begging your pardon, sir, but the news doesn't wait, so please be brief. What's it like being the town crier? Lovely. Next question. Oh, come on now. Can't you just share a little bit about the down and dirty work of reporting the daily news? Well, I rise when the cock crows, drink a hot lemon toddy to soothe the warm chords, check in with my local contacts in the pub for the latest bits of trashy gossip, and shout out the news with all the fervor I can muster. You mentioned some local contacts in the pub? Aye, the north of the town. Gilgamesh of the Blackstone Inn is the resident gossip monger, and on the south side of town is Fullbar and the Happy Cow. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to resume my duties. Care to share something that's too racy for public consumption? So you crave a bit of spicy gossip about a secretly wholesome little burger? Very well. I've got some inside information on Daggerford that'll cool the hair on the halfling's toes. Hey. Hey. If I recall, I am a halfling. Rumor has it that Lord Pemberton and Tessa, the perfume seller and the Chateau Elite, are more than just casual acquaintances. Woe be to Lord Pemberton if Lady Pemberton should discover his secret. Oh. Though I shouldn't be telling you this, the word on the street is that Liam Sunmist in the Temple of Lathander has a bit of crush on Neverwinter, the priestess in the Temple of Shantae. I suppose it's fitting, as the deities they worship are known to share the occasional amorous moment together. I do just stream what I like. I am going to, or I'm at least planning to expand a little bit. I finally got a capture card for my Switch, the cheapest one possible, because I didn't know if I'd like it. And it seems to work okay, so I'm probably going to start streaming some Switch games as well. You do that too? Yes. It is fun, isn't it? My thought is maybe over the weekend, I will start playing Atelier Rorona, which is one of the Atelier games. I've played a little bit of Sophie, but none of the others, and I always thought they sounded like a lot of fun. So, I thought that would be a good one to play. I bought them on sale at some point while playing Sophie, and then promptly forgot about them. So, I do that a lot with Switch games, so hopefully streaming will be a good excuse to finish games. It's been working really well for Neverwinter Nights, because I've been playing a lot of games that I hadn't played for years or never finished. So that's fun. Alright, anyway. Lathander and Shantae, I mean, it's not exactly like he's banging a priestess on wall. Alright, well that's all the juicy gossip I'm willing to part with, my friend. I must be getting back to my duties. Thank you. Bye. Yeah. Well, you know, if you play it, they will come. And if they don't come, they'll watch something else, it's fine. Plenty of stuff out there that's really fun. No sense in bending over backwards. I mean, I probably will like do Final Fantasies and such when the Pixel remasters come to the Switch.
Welcome.
For some reason, I'm not a big fan of playing JRPGs on my computer. They always just seem like things that play better on consoles. Even though I'm more of a CRPG person. Hello, Vladimir.
Welcome.
Alright, do I have the painting? Not yet, but I'd like to see what you have for sale. Of course, my selection is unrivaled and my prices are fair. That's true. Alright. Were you the one I got the knockout drops from? Does not appear to be true, so where did I get those fucking things? He was the obvious choice. I don't remember where I got the knockout drops. No! I can't get knockout drops anymore because I forgot where I got them. Rashke, I don't know if you remember where knockout drops came from. Well, they might have been a one-time thing. Now, might as well continue on with the plot and hope I don't have to drug anybody else. Until I find my source. Which, maybe in the pub? Because there were some shady people in the pub. Or possibly the source of something. That seems like the sort of place where you can find shit. Okay. So let's find the Barracuda and not sing a song from Heart. Sorry. Which is weird. But, you know, playing Zelda is always pretty cool. I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, but I didn't get very far yet. I kept breaking my weapons. I don't really like breaking my weapons. Nice. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so I apparently...
Right, I can do that.
Yeah, let's open the box. And talk to a sailor. Hello, sailor.
Greetings and well met.
Too many mercenaries in Daggerford these days. This used to be a right peaceful stop out for us sailors once. Oh, so there's a feud between mercenary and sailor. God, in this outfit, I really do look so much like a quintessential hobbit, don't I? With the midriff and the bare feet. It's like, oh my god, I look like the reject from Tolkien. I do. Alright. There's some more shit. There's some rats. There are some people with names. Nevermore, Cleftor, and Hermes. And, someone from the militia.
Well met.
Or their name is militia.
Pipe off!
Can't you see I'm trying to talk to my mate here? Yeah, we're busy talking about business deals and such. So scram. It's good to see the future generation of Daggerford up to such a rip-roaring start. Sarcastic.
Oi, hello there.
Cleftor, if you got questions, he's the boss around here.
What do you want?
Not you again. We're busy. I heard you the first time. I don't sound like a hobbit. This is true. I do not have a very hobbity voice.
What do you want?
Okay, so I'm assuming that if I have to talk to them later for a plot point, I might, but not yet. Hey, that's that guy. That guy was mentioned before. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, friend.
I'm Filion, the brewmaster, known far and wide for brewing drinks that'll put hairs on an elf's chest or stop a stone giant dead in his tracks. Huh. Strong drink is one thing, but how's the taste? The taste, that's a good one, Fred. I wasn't telling a joke. Listen, I set up shop here at the docks for a reason. These swabbies and dockhands are some of the roughest, toughest rabble in Beirut, with a tolerance for liquor that's the envy of the gods. Believe me when I say that taste does not rank high on their list when choosing a beverage. Alright, how much? You'd probably be thinking this potent potable is worth at least 50 gold pieces. Well, you'd be wrong. Next you'd say, but Fillion, how the blazes can you sell it for anything less than 40 gold pieces? Well, friend, I'm letting you have a 100% genuine bottle of Fillion brew for the low, low price of just 30 gold pieces. Yep, you heard it right, just 30 gold pieces for the drink the sailors call the Bitch Queen's Revenge. Interested? That's an elaborate sales pitch. Oh, but I've got more. Lots more. You see, Fillion's brew combines a special blend of hops and barley with 64 secret ingredients that my competitors are all dying to get a hold of. 64 secret ingredients? That's right, sir. All combined to form a brew so powerful, so tremendous, so stupendous, that it would send a Terrasse running to Dude's mother. Now that's just crazy, Fillion. No, friend. The insanity is when the water elementals ask if they can change their natural habitat and become Fillion's brew elementals instead. Trust me, sir, it's just that good. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that, Evil Phoenix. Now you go to bed, you have a good sleep. If you do find yourself insomniac, you're welcome to come back, but you should probably get some sleep. Meanwhile, I'm going to view this guy's store. Oh my. It's 35 gold in here. I feel like I'm being ripped off. Hey, you know, let's buy it. I want to try some. Let's buy two. There we go. That way I can try one and keep one. Let's try it. I do not appear drunk. Or perhaps I'm so drunk that I can't tell. Yes, it's kind of... I either have fantastic alcohol tolerance or something is not what it seems. Perhaps we'll find out one of these days. But first, let's talk to Eric the Finn. Eric the Red talking to Eric the Finn. That is very funny to me. Let's talk.
Ugh, those carcasses smell as if they're rotting. I do not like this end of the docks.
Okay. I gotta talk to this guy who's got the same name as me. Bane's blood, but I'm in a pickle. Something wrong, sir? Wait, Bane's blood? Excuse the profanity, young master, but old Eric the Finn's ready to put his foot in it this time. What's the problem, Eric? Says Eric. Well, I was loading up my boat the other day when the winds kissed by Oral herself came screaming down from the north. Next thing I know, one of my chests gets blown clear off the docks and drives right into the blasted Dellenbeer. I grabbed an oar to fish her out, but by then the currents had done their work. I looked all along the shoreline, but figured that thing's way out to sea by now. I do a good bit of traveling. I could keep an eye out for it. The chest itself is pretty nondescript. Just a chest, you know. But the contents were, well, let's just say old Eric the Finn would dole out a fair bit of gold to get that chest back in his grubby mitts. Interested in helping me track her down? What's in it? It's personal items, mostly a bit too sentimental for a rough gent who spends his nights trading barbs and swabbies down at the Black Stone. Okay, what's a fair bit of gold mean? Oh, you get your share and then some, lad. If you find her, bring her back straight away and I'll pay you a handsome sum. What do you say, do you have a deal? Sure, why not?
Yeah, that's away!
Now, due to the, well, sensitive nature of the items in the chest, I prefer to keep its contents a secret, if you don't mind. You gotta promise me you'll keep her shut. I'm gonna lie. I promise. I am chaotic. It's okay. I'm totally gonna look in that chest, though. I am absolutely 100% gonna look in that chest. I don't know if that's obvious yet, but it's gonna happen. All right. Let's see.
Greetings.
Surely it was fine and dandy to start gambling and losing. I imagine that is true, my friend. I imagine that is true. So we've got a few ships out here to look at. And I don't know which one is which. There's also some stuff over here. Let's go poking around.
Yes? Is there something...
Pardon me, Profit. You're very profy. And my dog is barking. Technically my parents' dog. I Northeast West Capital. The Shoreside Shipping Consortium is written on the side of the boat. You know what? Let's have a fucking look.
Right, I can do that.
Alright, let's look in the crate. Oh my, weapons. I mean, I could sell them. Hide on. Oops. I wasn't expecting that. Hi.
I shall.
Possibly I should have been more subtle when I came down here. Ammunition. That actually could be useful. I'm going to steal some of the ammunition. Actually, I think I wanted to keep the sling, not the crossbow. Well, I'm using crossbow there, so I might as well keep the crossbow after all. Oh my. Take that. Those look expensive and very heavy. Well, I can always come back and sell them if I want. But perhaps I'll leave the stuff where it is. Oh, remains. No cool notes or anything that gives me an idea of their motivations. We were breaking into the ship.
Greetings.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. This is all very normal. Let's talk to these guys. Hello, crew members of the Barracuda.
I greet you.
We don't like people on our ship who ain't crew, so I suggest that you scram. The beefy half-orc crosses slick arms and curls his fat lips into an ugly snarl. I only want to ask a few questions. Questions? We don't do questions, right, Weird Nog? No, Nobia, we don't. We don't like pesky little halflings asking us questions, do we? But I only want to ask. I play with that society, you know. Society, huh? What are you talking about? The half-orc furiously scratches his large melon-shaped head, very much like a dog searching for a troublesome flea. Sorry, Nobia. I've been reading too much and not drinking enough. I got a drink for you to try. A drink, is it? What is it? Fillion's brew. You can put hair on a skinny elf's chest. I've never heard of that one. But it sounds like our kind of drink. Hand it over. I've only got one. It was enough. Hey, there's a real kick to it. What do you think, Nobia? Not bad. Not bad at all. So what did you say it was called? Goodness. That's quite good. I didn't think that would work. I'm glad I bought two of them. Hey, get the fucking thing, will you? I'm trying to get that thing. Thank you. Uh-oh. My pathfinding is of use. 1 second. Get around the corpse. Well, the unconscious guy. There we go. Stop that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Well, they seem to be out. That's good. Let's see what we can find out. Gonna invade. Alright, Captain Harab's desk. And an armoire. Let's look in the armoire. Bolts. Always good to have some bolts. There's a chest. Let's pick up the chest. Oh shit. Ow.
Right, I can do that.
Would have helped if you disarmed the fucking chest. Actually, to be fair, so could I. And I did not. I might have to go rest before I move on with the plot. Are you opening it?
Right, I can do that.
Well, you're not doing it. That's the problem. All right. Armor unidentified. Interesting. Okay. Let's identify the armor. Do, do, do. It was one of the members of the Arcane Brotherhood who discovered the ability to infuse her garment with the energy of a magic missile. With unexpectedly powerful results, her garment became a popular black market commodity on the streets of Luskan. When the Brotherhood discovered that their secrets were being sold to outsiders, they had the inventor roasted slowly over an open flame. Hmm. Spell immunity magic missile. Oh, damn. While I do like my fire infused suit, I think this might be a little bit more. Well, I'm gonna keep both of them and switch them out as needed. So I got my magic missile immunity plus concentration, and I got fire unhit flaming hide. They're both good. I think I'll keep this one on for now, but I'll keep the other for in case I fight something that has magic missile. I like how robes are very light and you can keep lots of them. Alright, Captain Harab's massive oak desk is cluttered with chaotic assortment of sea charts, empty bottles, and stained notebooks. One of the notebooks, a small black ledger, tightly bound in oiled leather, lies open where the captain was dutifully recording a summary of the Barracuda's last voyage. Let's read it. I sailed the Barracuda along the Sword Coast and into an isolated cove among the rugged cliffs of the Crab's Claw Coast. There I delivered my cargo, 12 crates of split mail, 4 crates of leather jerkins, 9 crates of spears, and 3 crates of halberd. The orcs received my shipment in good order and paid me the agreed price, 2,000 gold plus 16 able-bodied slaves. Oof. I feel like Eric wouldn't necessarily have mined the gold, but the idea that there's slave traders, he's not going to be on board with that.
What?
Not at all. Uh-oh, shit. What are you doing? What are you doing here? I'm just waiting for Captain Harab. Just persuade me. That's a fine tale, but I don't believe you. Will 50 gold change your mind? I think you're a spy sneaking around the captain's quarters. You know what we do with spies. We cut them up and feed them to the fishes. Well.
No escape! I'll see you dead!
Oops, no, he's gonna kill me. Whoops. Well, that's why I should.
No escape!
That's my fault. On the plus side, I did save recently, and it wasn't a big thing that we've done, so. Oh, well, actually, maybe I should heal myself first, just in case. Where are my healing potions, and where are my healing kits? Let's do healing kit. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Very nice. Let's go look at a desk. Read the log entry. Alright, there we go.
What?
We'll try the persuade again. Failure. Can I bribe him? 100 gold? That's more coin than I could hope to earn in a year. Fine, I'll take your coin, but you best be gone the next time I come around. The thick-necked guard turns to leave, calling out to his mates. Let's move on. There's nothing here to see. It's funny to think, like, oh wow, 200 XP. It is funny to think about it because, like, Captain Harab is talking about selling all those things for 2,000 gold, and that's probably accurate because they're not magic weapons and such. And this guy's easily bribable for 100 gold. It's like the average adventurer must see more gold than these people see ever. Alright. So, west of Daggerford for the chest. Okay. I managed to gain entry into the Mariners Alliance basement, and have discovered that there's indeed something going on. The Shoreside Shipping Consortium is at the hub of whatever scheme is transpiring here. It owns both the barges and the sea vessel called the Barracuda. If they do not have official sanction, then they at least have greased enough palms to ensure that heads turn away at the right moment. On board the Barracuda, I discovered that the ship itself is definitely being used for criminal activities. The captain's journal mentions shipments of weapons and armor being delivered to orcs. The payment of gold and slaves. Estriel is sure to want to know about this. Okay, well that indicates that I should probably report in. Is there anything else in the area that I have not looked at? I will check around. I admit I am quite looking forward to playing the Atelier games as well as Neverwinter, because I do love playing Neverwinter Nights. There's so much to play. But sometimes you want a bit of variety. I have no intention of becoming a variety streamer. I might expand to being a two-hit wonder, but not much more than that. Alright, let's see what's up this way.
Wait! Yes!
My greetings.
Yes, that's Trulet and Grigon's claret I smell from those casks. It's a shame we can't acquire some.
I'd be on board with stealing alcohol.
Hey there!
If you ask me, there's something fishy about the Barracuda. Get it? Something fishy? Never mind. Ooh, Fernigold the
My
elephant.
greetings.
The old man seems oblivious to your attempts at conversation. His eyes stare listlessly out to sea, while his lower lip trembles with pent-up emotion. Begging your pardon, sir, but is everything all right?
What? Hello?
Please excuse me if I seem distracted. You see, my son is sort of, missing, and I don't know what to do. I've looked in all the usual places, and the lad is simply nowhere to be found. Did you file a missing persons report? I spoke to that Captain Dratharian fellow, and he seemed to jot down some notes on a piece of paper, but then told me he was just too busy, and it was my job as the boy's father to keep him in line. Yeah, I'm familiar with Dratharian's supreme lack of tact. Between the Griffins and the militia, folks in Daggerford never know who's in charge anymore. There used to be a chain of command that went from Frederick right to the Duke. Now, I don't know who's going to help me find my son. Do you want me to help you? You'd really do that? You'd help me find my boy? Yeah, why not? That's very kind of you, sir. My boy and I share the same name, Fernigold. So folks call him Fernigold the Younger. He's an avid treasure hunter and used to pester passing merchants for old maps and manuscripts. A few days ago, he showed me his latest find. It was a map and some notes about a tomb of some ancient king called Telarthir. He showed it to a few of his mates around town, like that Clevter, who's always hanging about the docks. I'll go talk to Clevter and see what he knows. Is there anything else he knows, though? No. I cannot ask it now.
Hey there!
That's a shame. Oh well. So let's talk to that Clevtor asshole. I mean, he's a kid, but he's still kind of an asshole. Oh, can I go in here? Let's go in here. I do want to see what's going on in here. Oh, there's Captain Turgut. Let's talk to him. Hello, Mr. Turgut. Yar, an Avasti landlubber. Who be wishing to speak the chant to Captain Turgut, huh? Do all sailors use phrases like Yar, Avasti, and landlubber?
No.
We don't, actually, and I apologize profusely, sir. I thought everyone expected us to talk that way. My actual speaking voice is far more articulate. Now you can continue with the pirate jargon if you like. Actually, I prefer not to, sir. It's all the same to you. See, I've grown increasingly bored with pirate jargon and welcome the chance to communicate within a far less brutal idiom. Okay. There's this purely a social call. Is there something I can do to aid you this night? Can you tell me where I can find the captain of the ship?
Yes.
I am the captain of the Flying Fish. Samuel Turgut is my name. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, Captain Turgut, may I ask you a few questions? Of course, sir. I welcome a dash of witty repartee. Why are you docked at Daggerford? My vessel was damaged in a powerful gale some 3 days past. I checked the dock at Daggerford for repairs. Have you seen any suspicious activities? Suspicious? No. Odd? Yes. Let's persuade. Can you share the details? I've been studying the frigate next to mine, the Barracuda. I've noticed her hands only load her up at night from barges that come up from the river. The barges seem ordinary enough and carry the emblem of the Shoreside Shipping Consortium. The cargo must be extremely valuable since they take great pains not to damage the goods when loading them onto the ship. Where are your crewmen? I've released them from their duties, so they might blow off steam. You'll most likely find them inebriated at the local tavern. Why aren't you with them? I'm not much of a drinker, sorry to say. Besides, plus I'm nearly finished with the book I've been reading, so I've chose to remain behind, as is my custom. Thank you, that's all I needed to know. Can I break into his place and see if he's what he seems to be? Let's find out. I have to... No, doesn't look like it. Seems like a nice fellow, though. It's always nice to meet a
Well met.
nice fellow. I wish the laundress would lay off the starch. This militia uniform is itching something terrible. Sorry, dude. Feel you, though. Let's look in the crusty sack. I probably looked in here before, but you never know. I did not. Okay, let's look in the chest. Looking in the chest, looking in the chest. No, I think I did get out. Hard to miss a chest. Alright. Pardon me. That was very funny. Alright, just a sec, just a sec. Alright. Okay, anyway. I definitely hope that wasn't audible. Let's go find ourselves an Astrid. Or Astriel. Keep trying to call her Astrid, I don't know why. Good night. Oh well. Okay, where the heck am I? Alright, here we go. Let's talk to the doorman again.
It seems I
Yes.
can't.
Hello, good sir. I apologize, but must insist on the previously agreed upon dress code. Okay, fine. Let me put my pretty dress back on. I do like. I like that you can have the dress, and the tailor is very cosmopolitan about it.
It seems I can't.
Alright.
Yes.
I see. You have returned to Graceless with yet another spectacle. Do I have to keep it on? I'm afraid so. One must always observe etiquette at the Chateau Elite, and believe me, I'm just as reluctant as you are at the prospect. I love this guy. He makes me laugh.
I greet you.
Alright, so let's go report in to our boss. Temporary boss, at least. Hi, Astria.
Ah, I was starting to worry about you. Have you any news about the barge traffic?
I will tell her what I discovered about the cargo and its destination. The Shoreside Shipping Consortium has ties to Bugo, although this could very well be a coincidence. Transportation of weapons and armor doesn't pose any danger in itself. Indeed, it's very common. Your mention of the orcs is most concerning. I agree. I hope that we'll discover more of this as our investigations continue, but for now I need to think about where to search next. Now then, Eric. Word has reached my ears that the death of the Duke himself might not be such a straightforward affair as we had first thought. Why is that? The Duke was an experienced warrior, as I've mentioned. I must admit that it would have been inordinately bad luck for him to be slain by a wild boar. Apparently there's a rumor aboard that there may have been evidence at the scene of his death that could help us prove his death was no accident. I want you to see what you can find out by talking to the locals.
Bars are a good place for rumor and tittle-tattle. See if you can track down anyone who was actually part of the Duke's hunting party on the fateful day, and ask them if they saw anything.
I'll do it.
Ah, a job after my own heart.
Do not worry. I will instruct Perfbit in the proper routines and procedures for an investigation while we are on our way to the Inns of Daggerford.
I just can't wait to get started.
Oh, my entertaining companions. I'm probably not going to be doing this quite as much tonight. Unfortunately, I've reached a stage in my cough that's less personally disgusting, but more respiratory, unpleasant. So, I'll play it. I'm going to be around quite a bit longer, but maybe not as long as I usually am. Okay. So, we got 2 bars to go to. North and south. Might as well go north because I'm already heading in that direction. I wish I remembered where I bought those knockout drums. Okay. Those are my favorite flop houses here for when I get tired. Oh. Oh dear. My game voice volume is twice as loud as my mic volume. Uh-oh, that's not good. Is it? Can you hear me? Okay. This is a new microphone, so I'm not sure how it measures up, to be honest with you. You can try to lower the desktop audio, I guess. Well, let me know how it goes, if you could. Oh, okay, you can barely hear me, but he's very loud. Oh, darn it. The new microphone is not the best. Well, I think it is fine. I just gotta remember to use it correctly. I wonder if maybe if I put it in a different... Yeah. Oh. This happened. Now it's doing that thing again. Alright. Hate when that happens. One sec, I'm gonna have to close out of my game and reopen it. Alright. Was it like this the whole time, or is it a new thing? Alright. You're a very noisy computer. There we go. Alright. I can try the other one again. See if that one decides it wants to work. This one just has... The other one just has a bad habit of deciding it hates every single USB port I have. Well, that's okay. I appreciate it anyway, to be sure. Actually, I don't know if you can hear me right now because neither of my microphones are plugged in at the moment, but let's see. Oh, am I very loud now? That's funny. Alright, well, I can move myself down. Okay, no. Oh no, this one doesn't like me at all. Does this one like me at all? Now I'm in between. Well, if I'm in between, that might be okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, well, we'll see how I compare with the game right now. And if that doesn't work, I may have some other issues. But there we go. Alright, let's see. Well, I think the very loud might have been that point when I didn't have anything plugged in at all, which is its own issue. Okay, well, anyway, let me know how I sound, please, because that's very helpful.
Alright. Let's see. Feels loud to me, but let's turn that down again. These headphones are very effective. Alright. There are people here to talk to. Maybe Halloran? Trying to help, but I suppose maybe I should talk to Gilgamesh again. So he wandered off now. Oh, Blackbill O'Shaughnessy, maybe. Let's talk to him.
Yeah! Hello!
Talked to him before. Deal wins and so on. Try it.
Hello.
Oh, let's have a look at your goods. You're the one I bought him from. Same problem. Okay. Oh wow. It seems to pick up me right now, according to my OBS. Goodness. This is annoying. Alright. Let's poke a few others and see what happens. Okay. Nope, still low. Oh yeah, now the game's being a fucking bitch. Language. Well, the problem is, if I do it like I am right now, I don't have a microphone in, but the desktop is very echoey. So, Alright. Let's poke around a little more. Okay. Okay.
Oh. Is this one work? No, now it's not.
That's okay, that's okay. It's been an issue overall, all along. So I do want to...
It kind of works for me. This is bizarre. This fucking microphone. So, like, for a second there, it will register properly, and then it will not.
Okay.
Alright. No, you didn't derail anything. I'm just trying to get my darn thing to work. If I turn it up, maybe? Shoot. How does this sound? Well, I'll poke around with it later. We'll keep it like this for now. Okay. But no, I appreciate it, because I like to have my VODs actually hearable. So it's definitely not just you. Alright, so let's talk to this fella. Okay. Let's talk to Stran and buy myself some more knockout drops. I like his voice. Hello. There we go. Okay. Okay. Darn it. This microphone really hates me, I think.
heck with it. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll just go like this for now. Here we go. Okay. There we go. We'll let the desktop deal with it for now. And I will talk to Gilgamesh. What can I do for you? What I really need is some information. Well, that's the one thing that's real hard to come by in the Black Stone. See, people here don't like it when folks come in asking all manner of questions. Makes him feel nervous. His eyes shrink to slits as he nervously scans the room to see if anyone is listening in on your conversation. What if I was willing to spend a bit of coin on some drinks? Would that make you more inclined to spend a little gossip my way? I might, lad. Though you'd have to be buying some of my really pricey items to make it worth my while. Gilgamesh's crooked smile reveals more than one tooth capped in gold. So if I agree to purchase a few of your more expensive drinks, you'll fill me in on the latest gossip, is that right? You're not half as dumb as you look, lad. I'll tell you what I know. Alright. Well. Black network on the loose. Oh. Okay. I might not keep bribing him yet, and let's look around the tavern. And we'll go to the other tavern too, I guess. See what there is to see there. I did go downstairs, I think. Wait a second. What did you just do? Oh boy. What did I just do? No. Okay. Today is a night of technical issues because for a second there my keyboard was not registering anything I typed into it. Slight issue. Oh boy. As I said, I might not be streaming quite as late tonight for the various technical issues. Not the sound per se. If it were just the sound, that wouldn't be too much of an issue, but it not recognizing my keyboard is a bit of a problem. Oh well. I'll make it work. Eventually. Alright. That's where I want to be. Come on. Don't be annoying. There we are. The really interesting architecture thing over this way. Okay. Let's see. Got a lot of farmers. Ah. Now the characters' voices are very soft. That's a bit annoying. Oh. Let's just put this in again. Fuck it. Alright.
Alright. Of course, you're going to be annoying. Okay. Actually, I'm enjoying the novelty of having to close it for other reasons than just it crashing every time I open an inventory window. So, there's that. Come on, you. Alright. Anyway. Okay, well, let's talk to Demetria.
Hello there, friend.
Did you know Duke Greatshout? Aye, I knew the Duke. He used to drop in here for a drink now and then. He liked to keep on top of the rumor mill and give us folks a chance to voice our concerns. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the town's current leadership. Madagar Bugo would never think to set foot in this place, which is probably best for him, as he's not too popular with the farmers right now. What do you think of the circumstances behind his death? Oddly enough, I was with the Duke when he died. Fulber needed someone to look after some ale kegs he sent along with the hunting party. Oh wow, we found a witness. We were tracking a wild boar when the Duke became separated from the rest of the hunting party. Not soon after, the boar attacked. The whole thing's happened so fast. 1 second Duke Greatshout screaming that he's cornered the brute. The next, well, you know the rest. Demetria's eyes drop briefly to stare into the dusty contents of her ale mug, recalling the grisly scene of the Duke's mauled corpse. Oh jeez. One thing I can't get out of my head is that blasted spear. I mean, it's lying there, next to his body, with its tip unattached. Now, although I run a tavern, I know my way around weaponry, and I'll swear that someone sabotaged that weapon. I mean, spear tips just don't fall off like that. It makes you think it was more than just some wild boar that killed the Duke. But I've said enough about the Duke and his untimely death. If I don't shut my trap, I might have my own run-in with a wild boar. My advice to you, friend, is to have a swig of knee cracker and let sleeping Dukes lie. Okay, so why do they call it knee cracker? Okay. Alright, now I want to know about the peasantry. Why is he unpopular with the farmers? Well, they seem to think he's not doing enough to protect them from bandits and such, and to be honest, I have to agree with them. Also, his decision to supplant Captain Frederick's militia with Jotharian's griffins is unpopular, since Frederick is so well liked in Daggerford. Okay, so I've already asked about this. Okay. And finally...
Hello there, friend.
Let's ask the last part. What do I know of Madagar Bugo? Not much, since he keeps himself locked away in Daggerford Castle. My gut feeling is that if he doesn't do something quick about these bandits, there's going to be trouble. Also, his decision to supplant Captain Frederick's militia with Jotharians is unpopular. Alright, so we already did this. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay. So, I've got some more information. The body was so mauled. Are we sure he's even dead? I might just be a very suspicious person, admittedly. But, if we aren't sure, that's an interesting question too. Okay, I have no idea how this fucking microphone is supposed to work. I'm gonna go troubleshoot it later. The headphones are wonderful, but the microphone doesn't seem to like me. Oh, I should probably go north, huh? It's funny what you remember.
Yes.
If you'd like, I'll buy a different color for next time. No, sir, I don't believe that will be necessary. In fact, I think you've strained my eyes quite enough for one lifetime. I love this guy. Alright.
Any word on the Duke's death?
Alright. I'm gonna make a note here. Tell Astriel about the suspicious circumstances of the Duke's death. Yes, that is indeed suspicious. It is looking certain that the Duke's death was no accident. This is grave news, and no mistake. Once again, however, it seems that this particular line of inquiry is for the moment closed to us.
In that case, we need to keep tracking down new leads. I want you to investigate the Blackstone Inn. It's not the kind of place to take a prospective partner to, if you get my drift.
Astriel gives you a knowing look.
Oh, I don't know. I can think of a couple of halfling lasses. Well, actually, I don't think we need to be going there right now.
Oh, you're a gnome, dude. You seducing my people? You are a gnome. I guess you're seducing my people. In fact, it seems to track the scum of villainy for 20 miles or more around. I've heard one report that certain patrons have been entering the establishment, but are never seen drinking in the common room. Intuition tells me that if we want to go looking for a plot of some kind, there's where we find it. Here, Eric, take this rod of detection. Obviously don't go waving it in front of everyone's face, but it may help you discover what's really going on here. In order to use it, just hold it in your hand. The rod will glow if you are in the presence of something concealed by magic. Take your time and see what you can come up with. I've got that feeling about the Blackstone Inn, and I'm seldom wrong on these things. Alright. So, what do I do with the rod of detection? It looks like a club. Equip. Survivor. Pretty straightforward. Alright. Time to hang out in all the bars. Astriel's sense for trouble is once again sending me off on what might well be a wild goose chase. She wants me to spend some time at the Blackstone Inn, and as the name suggests, it's not the place for a quiet drink with some friends, unless that is your friends are murdering scumbags with bad breath and a fondness for cheap ale. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but Astriel has given me a rod of detection to help me find it. I won't look suspicious with that at all while I hang out in a bar. I'm a halfling, dude. People are used to halflings being weird. It'll be fine. No one will ask. Alright. North, northeast, east, east. I think I'm getting used to the town. I'm starting to figure out where things are. How's this supposed to work?
My greetings.
Well, let's try going downstairs.
You have something to say?
Not really. Oh, those things supposed to do?
It seems I can't.
All right. Let's get in here.
Oh, something shiny.
Oh, where did I find something shiny? A hidden door. Where? Where? I'm not sure where. Alright, let's see. If there's a hidden door somewhere, where is it? That's what I want to know. I've already looted these. I detected a door somewhere, but not sure where. Beyond the crates, maybe? Alright, so definitely there's this hidden door somewhere around here. But where?
Oh, something shiny.
Okay. Where? Well, it definitely found something around here, but how do I trigger it? Do I look? I don't understand. What am I to do? Come on, where are you, triggering event? Maybe underneath the chest?
Oh, that's... Ha!
I could try it the old-fashioned way.
Ortano for Digyama.
No luck, though. I thought maybe I'd find it there.
Oh, something shiny.
Okay. Where? I'm confused. There's apparently a nice shiny door somewhere nearby. Where? Where, my friend? Where? Oh, there it is. Finally. I'm an idiot. Ah, alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. A note and a key. The note reads, "The plans are going as intended. The operation room has been set up in the sewer under the Blackstone Inn. The key will allow you access to the operations room." Okay. Oh, Perf bin if you wanna.
There you go.
A few scrolls. Always nice. Flame arrow I especially like. Okay. Is there anything else you can find in here? Of known minds that I smashed their chest. They're probably gonna mind. They're gonna mind horribly. They're gonna realize I broke into their place and broke their stuff. Ah, that's okay. Who doesn't break into stuff sometimes? Feel like, well, there we go. Uh-oh. An autosave. That might be a bad sign, all things considered. Alright. Let's go. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. Ha, it's only a matter of time before we crush Daggerford. Hello, Effector! Thank you for the subscription! How are you? I was hoping you'd outlast me so I could raid you, but I'm glad you had fun. How did the donations go? Did you get any more for your trans lifeline? Oh shoot. Dashling, you're late again. Hey, who are you? I missed some of the cutscene, but I doubt it was anything important. I don't know if I loaded, actually. Let's load the autosave, because I do want to see the cutscene again. But first, how did it go? How did it go? Here we go. Here we go. Let's reload. OBS can't decide if my mic's working or not. Oh dear. Well, okay, here we go. In the meantime... Oh, let's put on my actual clothing of usefulness. Anyone want a flaming weapon? Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit people with a flaming rod of detection. There are worse things to hit people with. Alright. Cutscene. Oh, and now I'm tired, of course. It's only a matter of time before we crush Daggerford. These fools have no idea what's in store for them. Thank you, Emmy. Ha! The Bugo is a character, ain't he? Ah, Tushling, you're late again. Hey, who are you? I'm gonna murder you. I'm a flaming halfling, and you are stylish in black. I want your weapons. Oh, Zentrums. I do not like Zentrums. Well, let's see.
I will answer any threat you bring!
Alright. Let's... Burning Hands. Oh, there's another mage. Oh, I don't like you. Let's hit you with one of these. Damn. Hey now. That's rude.
You will die! You shall find a quick death! No escape! I'll see you dead!
Don't really... The problem with Fireball is it's gonna break all the evidence that I have.
You will die!
Oops, and then I died.
Say hello to my
Honor and duty!
Fortunately, it wasn't that long ago. Thank you, Emmy. Yes, I do need to save my game. Alright.
threat you bring!
Nice. That is such a cool effect, the way it just took that one off her feet. Alright, let's get that one. Fuck, don't do that. Don't disrupt me.
Yeah! You will die!
Stop that, you asshole.
You shall find a quick death!
You will die!
Ow! Son of a bitch.
Go!
Alright. 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 Let me switch that out too. Oh, interesting. That's funny. Because I'm a halfling, I wield a rapier as a two-handed weapon. That's spectacular. Alright. Alright, so what else do I want to do? Oh, fantastic. Oh, can I rest? That's funny, I can rest right before I've, and they don't notice me resting in the doorway of their secret hideout. These guys are not very competent. Alright, there we go. Let's go off of murdering. Skip through the cutscene. Oh wait, shit. Do I want to do that before they're evil? No.
I will answer any threat you bring! I will answer any threat you bring!
Alright, they're probably far enough away from the table I can use a fireball.
Ha!
For honor and duty!
Oh, there's one I missed. That's why I keep dying, is because I keep missing that one over there. Alright, I see the problem. I see the problem. Alright. Rest. Okay. Now. Plant muffin. Alright. Oh wait. Fuck.
You'd better have some coin on you after all this trouble.
That's a good taunt. Oh shit. No, cutscene fucked up my camera. Even though I quit out of the cutscene. No, stop it. There we go.
Ha! Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Okay, so there's one back here that I need. Because that's the one that keeps getting me.
Yeah.
Okay, flare arrow is very fun. Or flame arrow, whatever. Close enough. Come on. Oh fuck, there's another one. I don't have enough to get that one. So I'm gonna have to go here. Ah.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool! No! The great...
This is gonna take forever. I am not very good at this. I haven't figured out sorcerers, and my spell selection is very much not optimized. Alright. Pardon me. Okay. I won't do that one. Alright. That's the one I want to kill.
Yeah! You will die!
Damn it!
Taste steel, villainous rat man, be forgotten!
Prize!
Ah, this is annoying. My tactics are terrible. I forgot what it's like to not be powerful. Not being powerful sucks, man. I miss my Isaac's Greater Missile Storm. Totally getting that when I can. Got a surprisingly deep voice for a halfling. Alright. You know what? I forgot I had him. Let's let the familiar play do. Alright. You know,
You shall find a quick death!
fuck it. Let's just do this. Hey, no fucking up my concentration, please.
You will die!
Hey, I hit the fucking potion, please.
Yeah!
There you go. Let's see who else needs to be killed. That guy.
Yeah!
Really? Son of a bitch. It's that middle guy. I don't like that middle guy. Gets me every fucking time. Alright. Okay. Here we go again. 100th time. I think once I'm done with this battle, I'm gonna call it a night. I think that's going to be an indicator that I need a rest. Okay. Alright. I do think that's a good idea in general, though. Maybe I'll let the cutscene play out this time. Gotta love the sense. They're very shiny. I like their shiny armor.
Die, unworthy foe!
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
Heard him. Okay, so that guy is a mage. Let's get him first. Okay, he's invisible now. I don't have.
I will answer any threat you bring!
Let's go here.
You will die!
Get that potion in.
Tastes! Ha!
There we go. I remember that guy being right there.
You shall find a quick death!
I'd really rather not break the chest first. Okay. I think we lived. Save. Yes. Finally. Alright, let's look at the ranks. Magic missile. That's nice. Did I break anything else? I left a chest intact, so that's always nice. Remains? Ooh, fire resistance. Let's buy that. It's like they know. Like they know exactly what kind of character I'm playing. Someone is going to play this game with a pyromaniac halfling. We are not going to let that person succeed. Ah. Menu acid flask and a Zentrum note. Where'd it go? There it is. The note is sealed with a thin strip of red wax. Cracking open the wax seal reveals the evil plans of a nefarious organization called the Zentrum. The Zentrum, also known as the Black Network, is an evil organization seeking to dominate the lands from Moonsea to the Sword Coast. Working in secret, the Zentrum have prepared weapons and armor for a rampaging army of orcs, and have even struck a deal with the devil. At the bottom of the note, there's also mention of a secret Zentrum based somewhere in the region. Well, looks like that is very good to know. And I'm alive. Woo. Let's unsummon Carl the Mephit. And see where I'm supposed to go next. Some wild goose chase. Astro proved to be a very sharp operator once again, as I discovered Zentrum activity in the sewers under the Blackstone Inn. Naturally, the Zentrum were not exactly welcoming, but once I had prevented them from tearing me limb from limb, I found more evidence of the weapons and orcs, and the rather worrying prospect of a deal with the devil. That is kind of worrying. Well, I should probably report to what's her name again, and then maybe I will call it a night. Because it was fun, but I do need to figure out what the fuck's up with my microphone. I'm not entirely certain I can be heard right now, so wouldn't surprise me. Oh shit. Stop him. Oh shit. Please, let me alone, please. No mercy for you, Wickers. Oh shit, they murdered him. Does Wickers have the book? I wasn't expecting that. Yes, I found the book. Report to Captain Dratharian immediately.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh dear. Well, that is a cinematic. Where'd the body go? There's Wickers. Let's go examine the body. Ah. Coin. Gold coin. That's not good. That's not good. I think maybe I need to report it. Let's go find the doorman who hates my sense of style. Or my dress.
Yes.
Wonder if I ask her about that rumor, can I?
What do you want?
I greet you.
Alright, let's see.
How go your investigations of the Blackstone Inn?
I'm gonna tell her about it.
Zentarum. Great.
Zentarum, that's right.
Could things have turned out any worse?
Jurassic mating season discovered at the Happy Cow?
Well, at least we'd go out with a bang, eh?
Laugh.
So, the Duke is killed in suspicious circumstances, and the Zentarum are moving weapons and armor through town with no questions being asked by the authorities. Orcs and pirate captains, too? Right little nest of adders we have discovered. Wait, did you hear that? Shh! I thought I heard voices in the hallway.
Oh crap, more cutscenes. Fuck, man.
Listen, someone is at the door.
I have the oils and perfumes that you ordered, my lady.
I did not order any oils. You were followed.
Oops. and I don't have any fucking spells to kill them with. Bad.
Ah! Oops. Ha! Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Alright, I think that's a good time to call it quits for the night. I definitely do. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna raid out to somebody. If you have any suggestions, I'm happy to take a suggestion. And figure out what the hell's going on with my sound. Alright. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Ah, I lost my train of thought, and I lost who I was gonna raid. That happens sometimes. Alright. Well, given the technical issues I've been having, I wouldn't be surprised if this raid does not go through properly, but we'll give it a shot anyway.